Did you hurt anybody today? I bet you did. I bet you did. I'm older than Jimi Hendrix, and I still can't play guitar. Eric Clapton can shred on guitar, but he can't latch a freaking window. I bet Eric Clapton's baby mama is really mad at him for that unplugged version of Layla. I think it would be great to be a special ed teacher, because if you fail, it's not your fault. I'm pretty sure if I was born cognitively disabled, my mother would have drowned me. I actually told that joke in a pot club. Everyone was dabbed out like a motherfucker. And there's this one girl with Down syndrome, like kind of in the middle. And I told that joke, and she was the only one who laughed. She laughed and laughed and laughed. Everyone else knee mugged me. It's weird being black in America. Like, we don't get invited to auctions anymore. Used to get all the invites. I like white people, because white people know everything except how racist they are.
They know her. Oh, my bad.
I was at this bar, there was a sign that said no alcohol beyond this point. I was like, nah, I got some at home. My people are from the islands, which means we used to get traded for rum, but now it's just drunk at parties like I am. People just look at me and assume I'm on drugs. They're right, but it's rude. My friend lent me money for drugs. He doesn't know I spend it on utilities. I was in Dolores Park. This woman came up to me. She was like, "Hey, do you want these French fries?" Like, I was in this cafe, I had to pee. You know, I tried to buy something, but I didn't really want anything. But like, so I got these fries, but I didn't really want them. So like, you want these fries? I was like, surely I'll take the fries, but you could have pissed in my mouth for free. I hope Bono never assaulted anyone. Hashtag you too. If you are being sexually assaulted, bring mace, because Puff Daddy will not help you.
That's funny.
I wish I had a time machine. Could smoke all my weed twice. I wish I could teleport. I wouldn't be here. When I was in college, I was part of this educational theater group. We did this piece to educate the first years when they came in, where I played a perpetrator of sexual assault. And so for a year, I had people coming up to me all the time like, "Hey, I remember you, you're the rapist, you were in that play, you're the rapist, you raped that girl on the play, you're the rapist." And I'd be like, it was sexual assault. I recently realized I should stop calling my brother a motherfucker. Have you ever noticed how urine makes your asparagus smell weird? Is that just me?
No.
Is it unfair to say the first lady slept her way to the top?
Yeah. Pretty much.
I used to live in West Oakland. They found a human head in the recycling plant 2 blocks from my house, which is messed up because that's compostable. I spent some time in Vegas. I saw this guy in a Chewbacca costume take off his mask, Wookiee mistake. You guys, Santa Claus is clearly an alcoholic, but nobody confronts him about it because you don't want to lose your presents, so you can see it in his face. Milk and cookies don't do that to your face, Santa, but nobody wants to bring it up. You guys are selfish. My favorite Christmas story is the one where George Washington snuck across the river to murder all the Germans. I don't know if you know, George Washington Carver was obsessed with nuts. I think it might be because he was castrated as a child. It's a true story. They wanted to move them into the big house, but there were white girls in there. You can't be too careful. I was thinking about the purpose of a Klan hood. Like, you might think it's about shame, but they're not ashamed of the racism. They're proud of it. I think the purpose of a Klan hood is so that rich Klan members don't have to lend money to poor ones after the meeting. I grew up middle class and worked my way down to poverty. Poverty's like quicksand. You can't always see it coming. It drags you down. It's hard to build a foundation. The difference between poverty and quicksand is you can't suck and fuck your way out of quicksand. Thank you.
Yo, yo!